The book of Luke chapter 6. And it came to pass on the second Sabbath after the first that he went through the cornfields, and the disciples plucked the ears of corn and did eat, rubbing them in their hands. And certain of the Pharisees said unto them, Why do you eat that which is not lawful to do on Sabbath days? And Jesus answering them said, Have you not read so much as this, what David did when himself was hungered, as they which were with him, and how he went into the house of God, and did take and eat the showbread, and gave also to them that were with him, which is not lawful to eat but for the priest alone. And he said unto them that the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. And it came to pass also on another Sabbath that he entered into the synagogue and taught, and there was a man whose right hand withered, and the scribes and Pharisees watched him whether he would heal on the Sabbath day, that they might find an accusation against him. But he knew their thought, and said to the stand forth from the midst. And he arose and stood forth. Then Jesus said unto them, I will ask you one thing, is it lawful on the Sabbath day to do good or to do evil, to save life or destroy it? And looking around about upon them all, he said unto the man, Stretch forth your hand. And he did so, and his hand was restored whole, and as the others. And they were filled with madness, and communed one with another what they might do to Jesus. And it came to pass in those days that he went into a mountain, and prayed, and continued all night in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and of them he chose 12, whom also he named apostles: Simon, whom also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Matthew and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon called Zelotes, and Judas the brother of James, and Judas Iscariot, which also was the traitor. And he came down with them, and stood in the plain, and the company of the disciples, and a great multitude of people out of Judea and Jerusalem, and from the sea coast of Tyre and Sidon, which came to him, and to be healed of their diseases. And they that were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed. And the whole multitude sought to touch him, for there went virtue out of him, and healed them all. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples, and said, Blessed be ye, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed you that hunger now, for you shall be filled. Blessed are you that weep now, for you shall laugh. Blessed are you when men will hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and you shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. And rejoice ye that in that day, and live for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did thy fathers unto the prophet. But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for you shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. For so did their fathers to the false prophet. But I say unto you, which ye love your enemies, do good to them which hate you, bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. And unto him that smiteth thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away your cloak, forbid not to take their coat also. Give to every man that asketh of thee, and of him that taketh away your goods ask them not again. And as you would that men should do to you, do also to them likewise. For if you love them which love you, what thank have you? For sinners also love those that love them. And if you do good to them which do good to you, what thank have you? For sinners also do even the same. And if you lend to them of whom you hope to receive, what thank have you? For sinners also lend to sinners to receive as much gain. But love ye your enemies, and do good, and lend, hoping for nothing again, and your reward shall be great, and you shall be the children of the highest, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful. Judge not, and you shall not be judged. Condemn not, and you shall not be condemned. Forgive, and you shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measures, pressed down and shaken together, and running over, shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure that you met withal, it shall be measured to you again. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they not both fall into the ditch? The disciple is not above his master, but everyone that is perfect shall be his master. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in your brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in your own eyes? Either now, how can thou say to your brother, let me pull out the mote that is in your eye, when thou yourself beholdest not the beam that is in your own eyes? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of your own eyes, and then shalt thou seek right to pull out the mote that is in your brother's eye. For a good tree bringeth not fruit forth corrupt fruit, neither doeth a corrupt tree bringeth forth good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of bramble bush gather their grapes. As good man out of the good treasures of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasures of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. And they call you me, Lord, Lord, and do not do the things which I say. Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my saying and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like a man which built his house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house, and that could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. We are done with today's reading. See you tomorrow.